You're kind of like a Nazi with it, so you make me nervous.
I am not a Nazi. Hey beautiful YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a mukbang. I don't know how to say it. I'm not a real Asian. Mukbang, whatever. I'm gonna be eating and answering your guys' questions that you guys left me on Instagram. Maybe a couple from YouTube, depending on how much time we have. But this arm belongs to Amanda, but she does not want to be in the video. So you can just hear her crunching. We just went to the gym and I was just like, I'm kind of hungry and I want to be kind of bad because we're both about to be, you know, TMI that time of month. So I was just like, yeah, it's a perfect time to eat something. So she's just gonna be background crunching and asking me the questions for the Q&A. But we went to Taco Bell. I got me a, what is this? A loaded potato griller, but I got beef in it. What is this?
Triple mount nachos with beef and cheese.
She got triple mount. Triple melt nacho with cheese. That's what she got.
Frito burrito.
And she got a Frito burrito. And we both got some cinnamon sticks for dessert. And I also got 2 chalupas. These have beef, cheese, and lettuce on them. I love this crispy, crunchy outside part.
I haven't had one of those.
These are really good. I mean, they kind of taste like the other ones.
But the outside looks good.
It's just like remember the big ones we had with the nacho cheese? Oh, yeah. It's the same exact thing.
Oh, I would like. I can do that one however I want.
Yeah,
you can get lettuce or nothing.
No, you can add
dang,
nacho cheese
with all the Fritos inside.
Her Frito burrito is huge.
That's like on the dollar menu. It's supposed to be half the size.
Well, you did order extra beef and extra cheese.
Only on it.
Okay,
I think she loaded it up on here too.
She was complaining before we got here. She was like, they're always so stingy. They don't ever give me enough
like
stuff.
It's like a teaspoon of beef. Who wants a teaspoon of beef?
So I always get mild sauce for my Taco Bell stuff.
I am sauceless.
Ew, I have to have mild sauce. I even buy the one that comes in the commissary, just in the bottle, but it doesn't taste exactly the same.
No, I'm sauceless. Straight meat and cheese.
I like the sauce. I didn't used to like the sauce, but
I did get the sauce on the Mexican pizza and tried it. It's like enchilada sauce. I kind of liked it. I got a cup of nacho cheese thinking I might need it, but
you might not need it.
I think I'm good. Alright, do I need to start asking questions now?
You can go ahead and start. She's gonna try to pronounce y'all's Instagram names as best as possible.
I might kill it.
I mean, I'm not much better with pronunciation and pronunciation. So.
Example right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got a mouthful of food.
I gotta chew it.
Okay. Live for Derby asks, do you pierce?
No, I don't pierce. I don't think I could ever pierce because you have to do it so fast. Like, you have to know exactly what you're doing it. Like, I feel like I would try to pierce it and like look away. Like,
yeah, you can't do that.
Like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
but I don't feel like it's that much. I mean,
I can get pierced all day. I don't think I could ever do it though.
But it's still blood and stuff, like a tattoo.
But it's different. Like a tattoo, the needle's moving. This needle is not moving. You're gonna hear the pop. You're gonna feel it go through the layers of skin. Tattooing, I don't really feel it penetrating like that.
Ooh. Okay. Becca Baldwin 7 asks, how did you meet your husband?
So we went to the same high school, and it's weird knowing now that I walked right past my husband like in 9th grade, and like I didn't know that
that's so sweet.
That was gonna be my husband one day, you know. I ended up moving schools at like the end of the 9th grade because my parents,
she was a bad kid.
That was bad. So they ended up moving me schools, but we lived in the same hometown, and then I kept seeing him everywhere, like in the mall. No, I worked at a club and I was the desk girl, like the money collector, and he'd always come in on ladies' night. I was like, this is not the fucking, So, and then I kept seeing him everywhere, and then it started on Facebook, and then we, you know, started hanging out, you know, just having fun, going to the club together and ending up together. And then it evolved into feelings, and it was like, oh, I actually care about you, but that is how we met.
Okay. Good question. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Marked as Toxic asks, which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life and why?
The most boring? Well, I mean, he's not really a fictional character. You know the clear-eyed guy? Because yeah,
I've seen him at the Jersey Turnpike rest area.
Did you talk to him?
No.
Oh.
He looked really boring though.
Well, see, because I don't believe that he's really like that in person. So to me, it's like a fake character because I just seen commercials of him. So I guess if that counts, that would be the clear-eyed guy.
But that's not a fictional character.
Yes, it is. It's in my brain. I can't.
Well, she has a second question marked as Toxic. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? This is a good one because she's very gullible. We could make a whole video on that probably.
Oh my god. Well, when I was younger, my parents told me that sex was kissing. So when I was younger, we had, I think it was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade, I remember, we were dancing, like they were teaching us how to dance, like kind of like waltz ballroom, because there was like a play coming up. And this boy tried to kiss me, and I yelled out, "No, I won't have sex with you."
Oh God. And
got him in so much trouble. And yeah, my parents, they set that little boy up for that one.
My bad.
That's fine. Okay. You might hear the AC too because it's hot as fuck in the desert.
It's like 84 degrees today.
It's really hot. Okay. One chalupa down.
The Beasley's 14. She asks, what's the best way to piece together a sleeve tattoo? She has a lot of ideas, but they're a lot individual, just kind of guess random tattoos.
Honestly, I feel like sleeves are whatever you want it to be. A lot of people think that sleeves have to be super cohesive, which they can be. And this does not feel like a chalupa. Oh, it is, okay. Sleeves can be really cohesive if that's what you want, but my sleeves are really random. It just ended up happening that way. I didn't know I was gonna have both sleeves done. I always wanted to, but I had no idea. So if you want to have like cohesive sleeves, think of a theme. You know, if you want Asian stuff, get a whole sleeve of just Asian tattoos, or like Dragon Ball Z or whatever that you want. It needs to be like cohesive in that sense. Just figure out a lot of things, but for the most part, talk to your artist, because they're going to be the one that's going to be drawing up the tattoo. If you want it to be cohesive, then you should stick with one artist if you can. If not, you know, just be like, I want something that's going to fit in with it, and then just go from there.
You can still do cohesive with different tattoo styles though, if it's the same thing.
Yeah, like you can do a traditional sleeve and just have a bunch of random stuff, but it's the same style. Or black and gray and just get a bunch of black and gray tattoos. Just figure out if you want color, if you want black and gray, so it kind of makes sense a little bit. Like mine, it's like color, black and gray, black and gray. So it's like back and forth, but it might look weird if I didn't have both like that.
All right. Paige Anna 93 wants to know if you guys want kids.
Yes. We will have kids eventually. I keep putting it off. I just, you know, I feel very like selfish right now, so I don't feel that I'm completely ready for that. And when it happens, it'll happen and I'll shit myself. But if I had to plan it, probably maybe 3 years from now. I always say 3 years, like every 3 years. But when it happens and we know we're ready, we'll be ready. But we just want to spend time together. We want to explore. We want a vacation. We have Thor, my fur baby, and that's just good enough right now. But eventually, I will have a kid, just not right now. Chalupas are shit.
Okay, Pauline M. Muna wants to know, says, being an Army wife is tough. What would you say would be the hardest thing that has tested your relationship, and how did you work through it? It, of course, being, and in parentheses it says, of course, being married to a soldier in the Army.
I would say the biggest test before me and my husband even got married was basic training. Because we weren't married yet, and that was the first time we had been apart from each other, and there was only letters. Like, we could only write each other letters. Like, there was no phone calls or anything. And then when he deployed, it was like a test of, you know, our relationship and how strong we were. But I feel like if you have a strong marriage in general before you get into the military wife lifestyle, then you'll be okay. But if you don't have that strong relationship and then you get into like a military lifestyle situation, it might be a lot harder for y'all, just because you don't have that bond. Like, I feel like you need to be best friends first, and then...
Well, we didn't have that.
Everybody's different though.
Yeah, you just figure it out though.
Yeah, you can just go with the flow, but I do feel like everyone's different. It really depends on y'all's relationship and what y'all are capable of going through. But we just communicated a lot. That was like,
I really don't feel like our marriages are that much different than civilian life though. I mean, yes, they go away for training and periods of time, but the day-to-day, I mean, there's really nothing different about what they do versus what we do. I mean, we still clean, we still go to the grocery store, but
yeah. So I mean, other than deploying and then being gone and stuff like that, it's pretty much
the same.
As long as you have a good marriage, you should be good.
Let's see.
Focus. I don't want to touch the screen because my hands are dirty.
You got, my phone is a clean phone.
I'm gonna hit that button.
What button?
This button is a push button.
All right, so Anel, I hope that's right. I was about to say anal, but I know that's not right. Anel0902 has a double question. What are tattoo blisters? How and why do they form? If you get one, what should you do, and can you die? Well, she says fatal, but I like the imminent sense of can you die.
Okay, so first part of the question is what is a tattoo blister?
Yeah, what are tattoo blisters and how and why do they form?
Okay, tattoo blisters usually form, for the most part, like let's just say you have a newer tattoo and you're in the sun a lot, like direct sunlight. They can kind of open up, create like a blister, and then it's really painful. Or if you scab up really bad, or you're like not healing too well and you're not taking care of your tattoo, you can form a blister. And then what was the other part of the question?
What should you do to get one, and can you die? Okay,
you can't die. You're not gonna die unless it gets infected and stuff, and then it's not really a blister. But what I recommend is, one, take care of your tattoo so this doesn't happen. Don't go in direct sunlight and let it blister out to begin with.
Be a vampire.
Yeah, be a vampire like me and stay inside. And then a lot of people don't know you can buy the vitamin E tablets, like the pills, and you can open it up and just put some of the vitamin E oil on it. Capsules, yeah, and that'll help a lot for the healing process.
Or you can just buy it in a bottle.
Yeah, or you can buy it in a bottle.
The Poconos they can get messy. All right, let's see what else we got.
Time for the loaded potato gorilla.
Glope tit 92. Sorry, I know I'm probably killing that one. She has a bunch of questions. Some about tattoo, like what drew you towards a career as a tattoo artist.
Pick the best question out of all the ones she asked.
I'm scanning through it. What's your most recent? Well, she's asking about your new healthy lifestyle. So what is your healthy lifestyle? I'm like, this is it. What do you eat in a day? And what is your healthy lifestyle routine?
Well, Taco Bell.
That's a loaded question right now.
That's like the wrong time. Okay, for the most part, I watch a lot what I eat. I allow myself. Recently, I haven't been, and she knows this. I've been allowing myself to eat what I've been craving, because then I don't go so crazy. I'm not so miserable. But for the most part, for like breakfast, I have like a healthy cereal. For lunch, I don't really eat much. If I do, I have a very light wheat provolone turkey sandwich and some sweet potato chips. And then for dinner, oh, listen to the crunch.
Oh, good. My chips are getting soggy.
Oh, yeah.
I still have my cinnamon twist though.
But what was I saying? Oh, food. Okay. Dinner, fish, turkey, and chicken. Those are like the main things. I eat a lot of shrimp. I eat a lot of salmon, stuff like that. But
no soda.
No, yeah. I stopped soda and caffeine completely. Like I don't even take pre-workout anymore. I did a lot. When I did work out when I was in Tennessee, I always had pre-workout, but I just don't want to have to rely on that anymore. So, and then yeah, I have cheat meals once or twice a week, depending on what's going on. If it's that time of month, then you know, it might be a little bit more.
All right, machine. Okay. Carrie the Noblest asks, who are your favorite Harry Potter characters and why? But she also is curious of what some of your long and short-term goals in life are.
Okay. Favorite Harry Potter character? I guess I'll say top 3. Harry, of course, because he starts off so innocent. And then he turns into like a darker character. I love seeing the evolution. And just his character in general. Because it wouldn't be Harry Potter without Harry Potter. Second is Hagrid. Because he's just so big and cute. And just so clumsy. And so sweet. But he's so big. Like he could really fuck some people up. But he doesn't. And then third, Bellatrix Lestrange, because she's badass and I just love her as an actress, and just she's so evil and fucked up and I just love that. And then short-term goals, it was to finish a painting, and then I finished that. So right now I guess it's just to keep working out and being active. And long-term goals is that everything on YouTube works out for me. I hit 100,000 subscribers, I get that plaque, and that would be amazing if that happened one day, because right now I need 90,000 more subscribers. Subscribe.
Auto Boy's mommy asks, what's your favorite childhood memory?
That's kind of tricky. And the sun's kind of going down, so that's why my face is starting to get kind of red.
Do I need to move?
Nah, I'd be alright. Y'all can still see the food. That's all that matters. But look how red my face looks. No, in the camera.
Well, your face looks red.
Does it?
Well, it's because we went to the gym and it's hot.
Oh, I did work out.
It's hot. It's like 85 degrees.
My childhood, was complicated. There were a lot of good memories, but some of that's overshadowed by some other things.
Your grandma?
Yeah, I would say watching, like, my grandma used to have these parties and they play with these little cards and they would like smack them down, and I would feel so cool because I was like so young, and they, you know, they had this big party in her house, and just being involved in everything. They always had so much cool food, and just staying up late with my grandma and stuff like that. Like, my grandma is like my rock. I'm like the one family member that I love to death. So just doing fun things with my grandma, like stuff like that, I guess you could say. And then other than that, I guess going to like Disney World when I was younger, but I don't really remember that. Like, I have pictures, but I don't really remember.
I went so young. I want to go back.
They got so much cool stuff now.
It's so much bigger than Disneyland. Like,
I know.
I love Disneyland for the nostalgic of it, and that it's so easy to, like, you know, traverse the park in a day. Like, the whole going to Disney World just is so overwhelming because there's like so many parks. You
can't do it in one day.
No.
There's no way.
But even a week just seems like you would need a vacation from your vacation. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me as much as Disneyland. Like, I would fly back here to go to Disneyland.
I just want to see like the Avatar stuff. Like, they just added the Avatar shit.
Where's that at?
In Disney World.
Which park?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
there's so many different parks. I don't know.
I'm not choke yourself. Alright, SH4R. I think it's going with Sherry, but SH4R1 SS4 wants to know who has been your biggest role model in your life and why. Second half is, if you have one, what does your bucket list consist of?
Oh my god!
You're welcome.
If you see my last video, Celeste Rose is my biggest role model in my life. My bucket list thing is to meet her, and I've tried. Honestly, I thought maybe I'd hear from her, but I did get a message back from her, and it was a heart emoji, and that was it. And I was trying to meet her before her meet and greet, but I just really didn't hear anything back. She retweeted me on Twitter, which is really cool, but I don't know. I thought I would have got a little more of a response than just a heart emoji, which I'm not complaining, but I am complaining at the same time. But I'm gonna go to a meet and greet in June to meet her in Vegas, and we'll see how she is in person. And
oh, this is a fun one. Cameron Brock 72 says, would you rather eat breakfast for dinner or dinner foods for breakfast?
Well, honestly, I think I do that already.
You eat dinner foods for breakfast?
Yeah.
Like crab cakes and beans?
Okay, I don't do that anymore. Listen. So I love crab cakes, right? For the longest, I made the side, because I'm one of those people, like, I can't eat food without a side. So I put baked beans, and she just thought that baked beans and crab cakes are really weird.
Post in the comments, do you eat baked beans with your crab cakes? Anyone out there? It's weird. It's not a normal side.
Now I don't. I have brown rice or whatever. But anyways, when I did eat really bad though, like I would eat like a Totoni's pizza for breakfast, and I would have
not awake at breakfast time.
Yeah. I usually wake up at like 12:31 in the afternoon, so my eating is kind of, I mean, I like to eat cereal really late at night, and sometimes I cook pancakes and stuff like that for dinner for my husband, like a big breakfast for dinner. So I guess
for dinner. All right. Oh, this is fun. This is something you might consider doing. LACC310 asks, will you do a subscriber painting giveaway?
I think that's Esquivel.
It says LACC. LACC.
Yeah, that's Esquivel.
Okay.
He was in the biker group.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully this lighting isn't like crazy bad. Hold on, maybe that's a little bit better.
I think it looks good.
I will do a painting giveaway and stuff probably once I hit like 20,000. I feel like 20,000 I would feel like that is a great number. Then I would do a painting giveaway probably within the US or like Germany. Depends where I'm living because shipping can be very expensive. So yeah, once I hit 20,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway.
Oh, this goes back to that lady that asked if y'all wanted kids. Phoenix Phantom asked if Chucky was gonna have a family. She included Chucky and Thor together in that one. That was cute.
Yeah, it'll happen one day. These are cinnamon sticks. Oh, let's wait. Let's listen to the crunch.
It's super crunchy.
It's so good though. And I have no makeup on at all, and my eyebrows are non-existent, and my face is red. But hey, it's real life.
Let's see. Andra Uribe asks, how do you find what makes you happy after a long day of depression? Me. Thor. JR.
Let's just say I have my service humans. My husband is a very positive person. Amanda is a very positive person. I'm one of those people, I overreact about a lot of things. If one thing goes wrong, I feel like my whole life is like sinking into a black hole. And the people around me definitely lift me up. I would say if you're a type of person that's had like a rough day or something, reach out to the people that you care about most and tell them how you feel. Just let them listen to you, because you'll feel better, and you know, bounce off what's going on in your head off of them, because sometimes what you're thinking is really stupid. And I mean, my husband literally shuts me down in like 2.5 seconds and I'm happy. Or I'll just hug Thor and talk to Thor and play with him, and he'll make me so happy because he loves me unconditionally no matter what. So I would definitely say reach out to someone that you can talk to. Don't just sit there and sulk in misery. Just try to talk to somebody about it.
Or have a friend that you only love on Fridays and hate on Mondays, because I'm an asshole.
I always text Amanda and I'm like, she's like, oh, you love me. I said, nope, only on Mondays. Is it Mondays or Fridays?
You bounce back and forth depending on if I'm being mean that day or not.
Yeah, and then she says, oh, because you love me. I said, no, not today. I hate you. I hate you today. I love you tomorrow.
I tell her what she doesn't want to hear. Let's see.
Did you eat your cinnamon sticks already?
Oh shit, no.
You just put all your trash on top of your fucking food and you were gonna throw them away.
I was. I forgot about them.
How do you forget about them if literally I'm eating them?
Well, because I don't know. Can I roll my window down this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my battery's about to die.
Well, that's a problem.
Well, those are all the questions. I don't know why my battery's about to die. I guess I need to buy a new battery.
Well, let me tell you one more real quick.
My battery's gonna die.
Like, how low is it?
Like, look, it's blinking.
Well, Sabrina is also from Niceville, and they're in Arizona, and they wanted to say hello, neighbor, and she just wanted to see what you thought of Fort Walton versus big place like California.
California sucks. Fort Walton, Florida's wonderful. I like all the stuff to do, but I don't like the city and places in California. People are just mean. But my battery is gonna die. That was a question from YouTube. But
yeah, I already
yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you want me to do another one answering more of your questions. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, become a member of the Tattoo Barbie family. And until next time, I'll see y'all beautiful people later. Bye.